I want to show now today about the judgment, the kangaroo judgment, when Justice Boshi led in group go to judge against Dr. Asue Igodao. I always tell you guys that, yeah, my brother, God bless you. That's my brother all the way from Germany. God bless you, my brother. So you see, I want to show you guys a video. You see, I always tell people, don't relent about this Edo election. Edo people have spoken. They know who they voted for. We will continue to be campaigning against Justice Boshi. Whether or not positions that they call him, I don't know. The kangaroo judgment where judge for tribunal. They're not have to expose her. All the irregularity where I do, he not talk about them, he they make judgment. Even if I not be judge, I not be lawyer. This is a common thing people will understand. You accept there was irregularity. You accept there was overvoting. You don't talk about those things. And there is a video I'm going to play to you guys today. Sam Amadi, these are political analysts. He has said it. If we cannot put a stop to these things INEC and judiciary is doing in Nigeria, we should forget about 2027. I don't know why people are projecting 2027 when everywhere is being, when INEC and judiciary is trying to destroy Nigeria, when the judiciary is looking for money, broad daylight, they are doing broad daylight robbery in Nigeria. My brother, this Asue matter is going to put a stop to it, whether the devil likes it or not. First and foremost, let me go and share my video to all my fans all over the world. Let me inform them Ogele Talk Show is live. YouTube and Facebook. I beg you, they like the video, make they share them. I they like more like. Make they share the video. God bless every one of you. Welcome to Ogele Talk Show. Today is a now denge. It gets one video where I want to play for now today. Make una see what happen. We should not relent. Hope is there. Asue is by August, Asue will be sworn in as the executive governor of Edo State. The case is an open case. Even if they are saying wicked, the president of Appeal Court is a wicked ass guy, we don't care. We don't care. Justice must prevail. We will not relent. You can Edo State, Edo matter will change everything. I will always stand for the truth. People are happy the way Nigeria is today because wrong leaders are leading us. How do you think there is going to be a success in that community? No progress. Nothing is moving forward. A whole judge, do we just sit down, ignore the evidence the Asue Igodao and his lawyer gave to you. You accepted there was overvoting. On your judgment, you never talk about overvoting. You are not telling Asue and his lawyer to come and speak to the beavers. Is the beavers the property of Asue and his lawyer? That's my question. Mr. Koshi, you are going to tell Nigeria that kind of judgment you gave. You are going to, this one, those three judges, you guys are going to be dismissed and Nigeria will shame you people. Let me share my video to all my fans all over the world. You think Edo people will relent? Please make sure they like the video, make sure they share them. I have told you guys, those kangaroo judgments not get weight. Justice Boshi, he just collected money because a normal judge cannot judge that kind of case. You that said you are a judge. Look at the cases, you guys. You accepted all the evidence Dr. Asue and his lawyer brought to court. You will tell Nigeria whether Beavers belongs to Asue or Barrister Osodionge or the lawyers. We are going to tell Nigerians. These judges must be investigated. Those 3 judges, they must be investigated. We are calling on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sir, if you want, you said you are having a vision for 2027. If you cannot call these judges to order, Nigerians are angry, oh, sir. I am telling you, Nigerians are angry. They are not happy. The way the judiciary is handling matter in Nigeria. You need to call them to order because a lot of people that is misleading your government is around you and they are not helping you. They are not helping you. We are hearing that Wike control appeal court. We are waiting for Wike appeal court now. A whole president of appeal court. Wike is giving her an appointment. Judges are supposed to be respected. They are not taking appointment from Wike on what ground? You guys are thinking Nigeria is a banana republic. Nigeria just become a lawless country. We are going to put a stop to it. Now this is our voice that will take the talk. The world will hear us. What the kind of things you guys are doing to Nigerians, oppressing us in our country. What's the essence of the voters to go and vote? What's the essence? Since their vote is not going to be counted. Because they believe if they rig the election, they'll say go to court. They believe the judiciary is going to manipulate the results. The judiciary will not do the needful. That's why they say go to court. Justice Boshi and the gang must have a visa ban. Mr. Temple, I tell you to call me. You refuse to call me, my brother. Upon the evidence, these guys turn everything overnight because of one call for presidency. You guys turn everything. If you even read the judgment is like a kangaroo judgment. There was no reason, no fact. All these fake lawyers were for Nigeria. We're going to talk for China TV. So they talk in the favor of Okpebolo. So they talk. I don't really understand this guy's who want to go. Hope Uzodinma was become a governor because of one evidence a policeman brought to the court. Talk less of evidence from INEC, and we see how they are going to overturn it. What appeal court is going to do. We will know whether there is justice in Nigeria or not justice. Because Tinubu has told us he's a democratic man. We want to try you and your judiciary, Mr. President. Okay. We want to, I understand, Mr. Tepu. We want to try you. Your democratic system that you are calling yourself, you are a democratic man. If you don't allow the judiciary to do the needful, we are waiting in 2027. Except you guys are going to kill everybody. And those states must change the narrative of the judicial system in Nigeria. Because we cannot continue to be living on illegality. You are in France now. This is a country where democracy is existing. You don't even copy from it now. When you go back home, you guys are telling the judges to be doing rubbish. Tomorrow you think Nigerians will respect you. We will not respect you. We will not even respect you. Make una like the video, make una share am. Bernard, yeah. God bless you. How you doing, Billy? I'm fine, my brother. So I am going to play the video. Before I play the video, I make una like the video, make una share am. I beg. Now I beg and I beg una. I make una go to subscribe to Ogele TV. Me at that time here, make una not talk so una no remember the name again. Now all of us go do one together. This fight is not for only me alone. It's for all of us. We want a better Nigeria. We must put all these judges to stand still. They must learn in a hard way. Because we cannot leave them to destroy our country. Because of this useless politician that is giving them money. We will not accept it. That's Ogele TV on YouTube. Go and subscribe. Just press on only one button. Bam, you don't enter. You know the stress. I beg. Because this video is going to be 1 hour. Because we know today is a big deal. Because my club is playing football. We don't joke with that one. I make sure like the video, make sure share them on YouTube. Yeah, make sure share the video. Go different places. Yeah, Bright. God bless you, my brother. I go side down. That's my personal person. Mr. Bernard Usaibovu, God bless you. Make sure share the video, make sure like them. Before I go play the video for now. Make sure see what people they do. What did they do us? What did the judiciary, the fake judiciary, what did they do to Asue? Igodaru. These are people that can speak loud because that election was a clear election. All the materials where INEC supposed to sign, they're not signing anyone. The judges still get audacity because they come from above. Nigeria must put a stop to all these things. If it is so, they should cancel court. There is no more judiciary in Nigeria again. We are not saying all the politicians they rule Nigeria. Now we said now don't read people finish. Now somebody they go court and now not say they not go get justice. We change the narrative. Even the Oshomole that is supporting illegality, he should remember that it's court that make him to become a governor. He should not block other people's way. Because those people vote for Dr. Asue Yudaw. They never vote for Okpebolu. They know who they voted for. I'm ashamed of all this stomach infrastructure PDP. The case is still in the pick-up. You guys are just decamping. You guys have no second address. Running up and down. Running up and down. You are not thinking about how the state is going to develop. Or what you are thinking, what you are going to get for the governor. God bless you, my sister Mercy. What you guys are thinking, the shameless PDP House of Assembly members, you are decamping every day. What you guys are just thinking now, how Pablo is going to fill your pocket. Paravation has to win tomorrow. You guys are shameless human beings. You will still decamp again. Because you guys don't have second address. You cannot stand for your person. Tell me the kind of partisan politics you guys are playing in Nigeria. People will say, you guys are not partisan politicians. You guys are just deceivers. Bunch of criminals. A speaker of State House of Assembly that fight against his party. He cannot work in the Western world. Blessing Agbebaku was the ringleader that fight after the government submit the petition. He was the leader that made them to suspend the whole 18 local government chairman because money have exchanged hands. Now they attack my internet. It not go work. God pass you now. Yes. It not go work because we will continue to be exposing you guys. Before I go play that video, make una they like the video, make una they share. I want make people come here first. At least we're supposed to have more than 100 people where they watch the video before we open this thing. 200 million. See country was given to them. That one a country. Judges who have been to school now overturn everything overnight. As far Hope Uzodinma came through a weakness, Just one evidence, one policeman provided the court. Asue will not be different in Supreme Court. Asue even have more evidence, more than Hope Uzodimma, more 1,004 week evidence. He have it. The document INEC supposed to sign, they refuse. They go and announce fake results. The video I'm going to place to you today is Sam Amadi. Is one of the political analysis. This man has said if Edo election is not being treated well, we should forget about 2027. Me, I will encourage people not to go and vote. Let Urubu and his gang vote themselves in. If 10% vote, we will see how they will swear you in as 10% voter. Please make sure that they like the video, make sure that they share them. Brothers and sisters, I want to play this video for you people to listen.
Now to Abuja, let's now take a closer look at the intersection between politics and the judiciary. The Abuja School of Social and Political Thought has criticized the recent Edo State Election Petitions Court for dismissing claims of electoral malpractice brought by the People Democratic Party's candidate Asue Ugodalo, challenging the declaration of APC's Monday Okpolo as the authentic lead winner of the governorship poll. The group, while reviewing the court's judgment in Abuja, says that the ruling raises serious concerns about justice in Nigeria's electoral process. Correspondent Idong Joseph, or rather Joshua Marayi, I beg your pardon, reports. We will bring that report to you now, Sosuke Bulletins. In the meantime, we're now joined live from Abuja is Dr. Sam Amadi. He's Executive Director of the Abuja School of Social and Political Thought, and he gives us a bit of insight following the critique. Mr. Dr. Amadi, many thanks for doing this with us. Let's just get started, shall we? And let's begin with the basics. Why is the Abuja School dissatisfied with the opinion of the court on the Edo State governorship election petition?
Thank you very much. Well, first, the Abuja School has no problem with whoever wins the election. Before the election, the Abuja School has been monitoring INEC performance in elections, and it is the view that there is so much manipulation. So they did election presented an option. We saw clearly how INEC destroyed its own rules. For example, INEC did not use the law provides that all materials you have to write the serial numbers and quantities to ensure that the usual practice where politicians get to give them duplicate copies of different result sheets to write and declare results. Number two, the law says
he said INEC you fake result sheet to declare election. Fake result sheet in a developed society. And we are telling the useless and the non-entity judges, they could not even check the result sheet. INEC used to go and announce election. They are saying Okpeboro is the we are waiting. Go ahead.
If you ever have results that are more than the number of voters accredited, those votes are invalid. And the Supreme Court confirmed that in the case of Augustine against INEC. Now, what we are quarreling with is we've seen a tendency, not just in this case, where the tribunals and the courts let INEC off very clear violation of their rules, and requiring petitioners who are victims of INEC's, sometimes atrocities, to almost mold bricks with no clear. So in this case, for example, the tribunal's view is that INEC was subpoenaed by the court to come, and INEC sent officials who presented beavers. There was a printout of the result that shows all this evidence. INEC said, the tribunal says, well, INEC official says, we can't operate this, we can't operate it. But the court says, you doubt it on us, you should have operated it. Now, it's INEC who ought to operate it. It's INEC who has custody. It's INEC who presents. That's number one. Number two, the Supreme Court also said clearly that when you allege non-compliance with the requirement in section 73 up to, which is that you have to take the serial numbers of all the materials, the voting material, everything. If there's no such compliance, it means automatically you don't need to bring evidence of agents to each unit to prove it. The Supreme Court said that even in the case of Opus Adema, So this court says, well, we can't accept this because you ought to tell us people who were there, agents who saw when the form was not filled. Now, what happened in the day is that INEC created a duplicate result sheet, announced those fake results. The result today in INEC IRF is different from the result INEC used.
The result today in INEC IRF is different from the result INEC used to declare Okpeboro. God bless you. Sir, Mr. Sam, Amadi, God bless you. You see, Nigerians, if we don't want to learn, we will never learn in our life. Some people were happy the other day they declared Okpeboro in the tribunal. I said, money have exchanged hand. Nigeria is supposed to be ashamed of yourself. Who is that Nigeria? The president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is supposed to be ashamed of himself. He cannot tell us he fights for democracy in Nigeria. He is not a democratic man, he's a dictator. Under your watch, look at what happened. In the tribunal, look at what happened. Go ahead, sir.
To announce, and it was taken to initiatives took it to PAP initiative took it to South Africa. Forensic shows that those results were not the right ones. So the problem with every school has that this tendency of making it almost impossible to overturn rigged election provides incentive for rigging.
All right.
And that's why today you see the governors, everybody simply wants to be on the ruling party because they're not thinking about what the government.
You see what this man is saying? Every governor in Nigeria, they want to go to APC because they know the man on top can ring election for them. So it means there's no free and fair election anymore in Nigeria. It means the vote of the people will not be counted in Nigeria. Why should we be encouraging them to go and vote? There is no need for them to go and vote. That's what this man is saying now. That's what the man is saying. He's in Nigeria.
Of voters choose them. They know that once you regain,
right,
courts validate the rigging. That's a problem.
And this is a problem. Now, before I get to my next question, let me bring that report that I mentioned earlier. And this report was filed in by correspondent Joshua Imarai. Let's take a look, and I'll come back to my next question.
Fresh reactions are trailing the verdict of the Edo State Election Petitions Tribunal, which dismissed the claims filed by the People's Democratic Party's candidate Asue against Governor Monday Okpebolo. At a media briefing in Abuja, the non-partisan think tank, the Abuja School of Social and Political Thought, condemned the ruling, faulting the tribunal's decision to dismiss claims of overvoting and electoral irregularities on the grounds that the petitioners failed to present presiding officers and polling agents as witnesses.
The idea that the maker of the document is the only person who can speak to the form, or that the polling its witnesses must be called, is a legal fiction with no grounding in Nigerian jurisprudence. The point Abuja School is worried about is the growing strategy of courts defeating the essence of the Electoral Act itself. The change to the Electoral Act is placing burden on INEC, the regulator of elections. The courts are placing burden on victims of electoral malpractices.
The think tank also alleged irregularities in the conduct of the Edo State governorship election,
insisting
that the tribunal failed to address key concerns raised by the petitioners.
In the election, INEC printed and deployed duplicate result sheets which were used to declare results that bore no resemblance to what actually occurred at the polling unit. This was, of course, established by CAP Initiative. CAP Initiative did extensive work and took the results to a forensic examiner in South Africa, and they confirmed that those were duplicates, they are not the real relationship.
They, however, urged that immediate actions and systemic reforms be taken to ensure that critical issues of electoral irregularities are promptly addressed.
Is that electoral tribunals are now enabling INEC to continue to usurp the people's power and play rough through a crippling technicality that is wrongly.
The Abuja School of Social and Political Thought echoed the words of the Roman statesman that let justice be done even though heaven fall. In Abuja for the Central, I am Joshua.
God bless you.
And many thanks to Joshua Marai there for that report. It's back to you, Dr. Sam Amadi. With that report,
justice be done, even if, according to Wike, even if heaven fall, let the justice be done. Okpebolo never win a dual election. It's Dr. Asue go down that won the election. Take it or you like it. These are the men, they are on ground, all the way from Nigeria. This man has been talking. I was taking the judiciary, the shameless tribunal will do the needful. We don't know they are looking for money. Money to give a fake judgment, and you are telling me it's a democratic system? And Tinubu is staying in France now, where democracy exists. Even our president is not supposed to be allowed to come to Western world. Because it's a shame on his part. Under your watch, look at what the court in Nigeria has turned to. Has turned to a public where people go and purchase, buy with money. You are telling me people are still projecting you for 2027. Except it's only a madman, somebody that is senseless that will be projecting you for 2027.
Your earlier submission, it begs to ask the question of what exactly would have been the definition of justice in this matter?
Good question. You see, the electoral jurisprudence is that justice should be that which gives back voters the right to choose their leaders. And so what that means is, now, if, as is shown clearly by the documents before the court, that there's a discrepancy, the procedure which the law has provided to safeguard the integrity of the electoral process was not followed. Justice requires that the court themselves will say it's not followed, especially when the Supreme Court, in the case of Rufus Adema, in the case of Burton against them, has said that these non-compliance are strict liability. You don't need to always say that you should bring every agent in all the polling units to look. In the US, we saw the case in America. If the printout from INEC, which is a public document, shows that something is wrong, don't ask that I must produce somebody who was a witness, who was a voter from all the units. That is wrong. That is the problem with electoral jurisprudence. They are making it difficult for victims of fraud elections to obtain elections. And the political economy of it is very simple. If you cannot win at the tribunal because the burden of proof is excessive, it means that both INEC and the politicians will continue to rig. But if the courts do the right thing by strictly saying this is fraudulent, you can't declare a result in your IRM, which is their safety framework. Nobody has the courage. All the governors, look at the governors. They're not thinking about it. If I govern well and campaign well, I win the election. Everyone is saying maybe we need to follow Mr. President who allegedly or the thing controls the INEC and therefore will stay in power. This will damage our democracy as a Buddha school.
Dr. Amadi.
Yeah.
Dr. Amadi, you're saying the quiet part. Do I dare say that you're saying the quiet part out loud? Because absolutely. Before this administration came in, there was a lot of question about, the interpretation of that very clause on who should exactly win the elections. And we saw the electoral petition for the tribunal petition for the presidential election led by Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party. And that, do you think that has set precedence in what we're seeing with other electoral petitions after the presidential election?
I think in a way, yes. But again, if you look at the Supreme Court decisions, there's so much inconsistency. And the way the courts below apply these rules, like I said, in the case of Uzodinma, the Supreme Court Justice Okoro says that once you allege this non-compliance and you provide the evidence documentary on the face of it, you don't need witnesses, agents to prove them. So sometimes these tribunals misapply these rules. They go to the Court of Appeal and Supreme Court, and somehow the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal accept it. There are two things speaking. One, and this is important, we shouldn't allow people to be sworn in while cases are pending before them. So it creates a moral hazard. Some people might feel 2 years, 1 year, the status quo and the difficulty of uprooting a government. It's one aspect. The second aspect we are seeing.
Speaking of moral,
if you don't,
speaking of moral hazard and approaching, democracy. Since you're here and you are the head of the Abuja School of Thought, we might as well draw attention to the Supreme Court's ruling on the political crisis in Rivers State that eventually laid the groundwork for the declaration of a state of emergency. How do you weigh on the crisis in Rivers State very quickly, because we're pressed for time?
Oh, no, very clearly. If you look at what the social administrator is doing now, he is organizing marches, he is appointing local government chairman, he is acting like a governor. There is no emergency. This is not an emergency intervention. If there was a crisis, as Mr. President claimed, that needed some kind of extraordinary measure, the social administrator will be keeping peace, not making civil appointments, acting like a governor. So what happened in Rivers State was that there was a deliberate, politically motivated uprooting of a democratic government to replace a democratic government with an unelected person who is carrying on. There's no crisis. He has not taken any security action. He's taking civil action, appointing local government chairman, swearing them in, with NBA, organizing protests. So it's just tragic uprooting of elected leader and supplanting with unelected person. There is no emergency, and this administrator is not acting like somebody who came to address an emergency. He is acting as if he is an elected governor. So they just uprooted one governor and put another governor unelected. It's just a tragedy, and that's part of the constitutional aberrations we are dealing with.
And at this point, one begs to ask the question whether or not the judiciary is independent, but this is where we have to draw the curtain, or whether or not this is indicting.
But not as courageous as it ought to be.
Autonomous, and whether or not it's even indicting on the body, that very arm that is supposed to be independent, as should be the checks and balance. But here's where we have to draw the curtains. I must say thank you, Dr. Sam Amadi, for just taking out the time to join us. Dr. Sam Amadi is the Executive Director of the Abuja School of Social and Political Thought. Once again, thank you.
As soon as I hear what my brother talk, Mr. Amadi, God bless you, sir, for telling us the truth. This is what I'll be telling you guys. Say, look, all Asue Igodao's supporters, hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. Nothing to be worried about. Joy is coming. We all know that Edo people vote for that man. He won the election. He won the election. The judges, the shameless judges was telling Asue Igodao, lawyer, and Asue Igodao to come and speak to the beavers. You are the judge that authorized INEC open that beavers. You see the Awayo? That's what the man was explaining. The hope of Uzodinma that makes Uzodinma to become a governor. Asue have a more quality case than Hope Uzodinma. I told you people, I said by August, Dr. Asue Igodao will be sworn in as the executive governor of Edo State. No matter any GPT where they want to do. If they like saying a wicked grandmama they appeal court, now your whole headache with that. They must overturn it. Because why? They have applied it to Mr. A. You know, go come Mr. B, they say they want to change that. No, the laws are all there. That is why I'm saying all eyes on judiciary. Nigerians are looking at them. You know, see, even the sole administrator, when a president go put for River State, somebody where they not elect, if they act as a governor now, President Bola Tinubu supposed to be ashamed of himself. Don't be telling Nigeria you are a democratic man. Please, I beg you in the name of God. You have I campaigned for you in 2023. You have disappointed me. Look at your government under 2 years. You now turn the system to a dictatorship. The system of democracy is not working in a country like Nigeria. We will say Buhari, you are water than Buhari 100 times. Buhari are far better than you. Buhari give way for the justice to prevail under Buhari's time. Buhari never blocked any way. Those judges supposed to be arrested. Since that day, if you are really a democratic man, the judges, they accept the document of overvoting. They never even talk anything about overvoting. It's the law of Nigeria. Anywhere there's overvoting, that vote will be cancelled. Do the judges talk about the overvoting? And the documents have shown that there was overvoting. in some unit and in some local government, because they have given order. The chief or the justice of the federation, that woman, we're not ashamed. Don't get visa back to America. You know how to redeem your name. Women will be corrupt. We are saying men are corrupt. Look at Nigerian women. When they come for now, that country never belongs to you people. It belongs to all of us. Asue must reclaim his mandate. And don't not be Lagos. Forget it. Except Tinubu want to lose 2027. The Nigerians are waiting him. If he never make justice in a docket, forget about 2027. Now me they tell you, forget it. Anybody where they give you guarantee, you cannot ring the whole Nigeria. You know as Obio matter. You know as he tell you now God. Now this Mago what African drag. Now make you become president. This one will go up for 2027. Eh? You not go even near vote. Say you get 6 million votes. How much they want to count you? The person where go just you go to get about 15 million to 20 million. You go to count about 6 million votes. Go and mark this thing. If you don't allow justice to prevail in a matter, we are telling you. They say that small shit. Now they spoil big one. Small shit. You guys have been doing it, but a don't matter is different. A don't matter. Look at this is a broad day robbery in Edo. There are some documents INEC could not sign. They were conducting election. The police everywhere. Nobody can do anything on that day. You deploy 35,000 police. How many police have you deployed to just Plateau State now? Plateau State, husband are beheading human beings. You are in France. Have you declared state of emergency there? Because you have no interest there. They have failed Nigeria, my brother Ivis. Tinubu has failed Nigeria. People are still talking about 2027. Why must you be saying that? Look at our people, they require them anyhow. Can't you declare just Plateau state of emergency, a state where 60 people lost their life in a day? River State, only pipeline explode. Now they don't go to declare because now they suck Nigeria resources. Now they suck our resources. Now they share the money because I prefer that money, that oil, more than human life. Why can't you go and declare state of emergency in other states? Look at Borno State is there. Yobe State, everywhere. Bukara don't still everywhere finish. Look at Benue State. You cannot declare state of emergency because you have no interest there. You know where you are targeting. So Nigeria don't open eyes. Go to YouTube, go and see how Nigerians are talking to you. Thank God you said Nigeria has right to criticize you. You said it. You said you want to pilot the affair of the country. So if you cannot do it, we should criticize you. And you even tell us, say, if you cannot give us light for the first 4 years, we should not vote for you. So Nigeria should not be worried about Tinubu coming 2027. He has said it already. I said some shameless Nigeria where we go because of cup of flies, go vote. My family made a cut my family out. My family cannot, without, not in that 2 years time, you must change your narrative. If you not change, you not get one vote from my family. One vote, okay, now my home for start. I have power, I still get power for my family. Make would not vote for them. Because I not benefit anything for the first 4 years. If you give Nigeria 24-hour electricity and you allow the judicial system to be working, because if you know they work well for France, you know they go that place. If Nigeria corrupt, and if France corrupt as Nigeria, you will not be going there. You will not be going there. No. Because you know that place, law is working. System is working. You run there. You know that they'll protect you for there. That make you don't come there. So we should note that, though, my brother. That should be noted. Because you don't tell Nigeria, say, yes, if I cannot give you electricity for the first 4 years, don't vote for me. We are going to come out and campaign. Online campaigns here. And I'm going to upload the video. You said it already. The video, we don't cut it down. If not like people, go to delete it. The video is already in our car. We have Save it there. When we see the light, we will vote for you. The 24 hours electricity. Nigeria will be celebrating electricity for the first time in their life. So we now say, okay, and the judiciary will be the judiciary system will be okay. Poor man will get justice for courts. The court will not be made for politicians. The criminal politicians are stealing our money to go and bribe the judges. Because anybody can approach court and get justice, we will know, yes, we are moving in the right direction. Say we not get justice. Now who get money, now they get justice. Where are you take get the vote? You know go fit get am, my president. You know go fit get am. Now maybe they pay me for Sheyi. Sheyi, as a young boy like that, you cannot advise your father that people that is around it is misleading him. Because your father age is not on his side again. If now my papa, I go to call and sit down for his room. I go to call and papa, what did they do so no good? Don't listen to all this criminal gang that is around you. They are dating your image. Those politicians around President Tinubu, they are dating Tinubu's image. Some not even want to make Tinubu succeed. Nigeria has a photo now. Nigeria is a photo. Make when I go to wash up. Nigeria has a photo. Nothing good is coming out from there. If person does that with 30 person, if person does that with 30 person, and some of Nigerians, una want to make heaven, but nobody want to fight. You want to make heaven. You don't want to fight for your freedom. First, may you get better life before you talk about heaven. Or you both believe on better life. First, what they want it very necessary in abroad. But in Nigeria today, there are some people, they don't even know what they are going to eat today as I'm talking. This Easter they come, so cannot even afford one fowl. Say where they want kill chop. But politicians, they lavish our money. They destroy our money. People, they suffer. Now Nigeria today, they hawk for streets. Thank God, have all eyes on this Edo Tribunal case. People are coming out to be talking. Because that day, where even they go and say, men I go sleep. Asue don't win everything. I don't know all those Justice Moshi, where they call themselves Justice Moshi, don't go and rate everything down. They don't plan with them. Shameless judges and women still there among of them because of what they want to give you. Now reputation is down. Anywhere I hear that name, Justice Moshi, it will be like curse for my ear. Because why? You are not get shame. People are even saying that Abacha government is better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. Tinubu is just behaving like a dictator. Because now the people were random. Government where Akpabio for guests and I go walk. Government where Wike for guests and I go walk. These guys are violent people. Wike where the FCT minister, I see they destroy his state. He want to seize power by force. So how that government could succeed? So what will they tell president now? Later you go remember also, these guys that is around you today, most of them never campaign for you. Me, I campaign for you, I don't owe you pure water. But I campaign for you for a better Nigeria. But what we are seeing today, yeah, before the judgment, the result was out. So, my brother, we need a better government. I always tell people, with the future, we'll take this. So if Okpebolo do great, I will come here and praise him. But that mandate does not belong to Okpebolo. Okpebolo don't win the election. Court just gives kangaroo judgment. Because everybody know the body language. Immediately they judge the case, the chairman of APC, they talk, say, make INEC conduct the election. Now you want to tell INEC when they want to conduct election. Now you be the governor of the state. We know who they control the governor, Okpebolo. Okpebolo is just there as a figurehead. We know the leaders where they control and they tell them what you want to do. And the only thing where they pay me for, any state who doesn't have a strong opposition, That state is a death state. I could remember during the time of Oshomole, that not be used Oshomole drop the whole ground for Benin. It make Oshomole to do small thing. Because without the opposition, forget about that government. Thank you, Mr. Israel. Without the opposition, that state will be, forget it. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. The shameless PDP all of the they run. Go they meet to Kwebolo. Go they run. No patience. Una want collect money from where? Oshomole had the motor now. Oshomole in the House of Assembly, National Assembly for Abuja. If they tell Edo, say see what they want to do. Make una they like the video, make una they share and beg. And make una go to subscribe to Ogele TV. Just press, the subscription is there. Ogele TV is on the screen. Just press it. Make una subscribe. More they not the truth for you. We know the fear. Fear. Now make us do what we teach day to them, my brother. We must stand for our country. They're not going to do anything. Now the fear pass all this politician will see so. Now the fear pass. Because they know they are corrupt. Their fear prison pass any other thing. All of them upon the whole money where they carry for now social sickness now for their body. Social sickness. Because the cause of Nigerians, they follow there they go. Because why? They have put pains in the life of Nigerians. People are suffering. God has given all what it takes to live life. All what it takes to live life, to have a better life in Nigeria. These evil politicians don't want our people to grow. They don't want.